It is not exactly an economical vacation, but it is out of this world. Sir Richard Branson is on a quest to make space tourism a reality, and today's Jenna Wolf has been following him every step of the way, which is called stalking in most states.
But not in all states, just
right.
most states. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I first got a chance to experience what training for these space tourism, what space tourism will be like. Then we got a peek at the spaceship itself. Now we're getting an exclusive look at a test flight of Virgin Galactic's mothership. It's called White Knight 2. It may be one small step for man, but if all goes well, it'll be one giant leap for where man is headed. Every man, that is.
I believe that there are literally millions of people who'd like to go into space if we can get the price down.
Richard Branson bringing the average Joe to the final frontier. He wants to vacation in space.
I love to dream, and I love to try to make dreams a reality.
And the White Knight 2 is the vehicle to do it. This mothership, fittingly christened Eve after Branson's own mother, will haul a suborbital spaceship carrying 2 pilots and 6 passengers to, well, to the edge of space. Wednesday's test flight was WK2's 3rd.
The mothership has flown, and it's a major step towards our space program.
Branson's passengers won't be the first space tourists. That title belongs to American Dennis Tito. Iranian businesswoman Anousheh Ansari became the first female tourist back in 2006. And software designer Charles Simonyi may be the only tourist to visit the International Space Station twice when he arrives later this month. Each of these travel pioneers paid anywhere from $20 to $35 million for the privilege. That's million with an illion. Unlike those flights orbiting 350 kilometers above Earth, suborbital flights like these require far less energy and, in turn, less money. And while it's still not cheap, some 300 passengers have already bought tickets at $200,000 a pop. So what does 200 grand get you? Well, a little dizzy for starters, as I experienced when I got the opportunity to go through the training myself.
Dr. Branson speaking.
Someone have him removed.
Sending a 75,000.
But if you get your wings, like me, you're ready for an experience unlike any other.
Looking out of that window and seeing something that only 420 people have seen in the history of mankind.
The flight into orbit will go 6 Gs, or 2,500 miles an hour. That's 3 times the speed of sound. And at 60,000 feet, the mothership drops off, and the spaceship takes over, carrying passengers up to 100 kilometers above Earth. Passengers will enjoy weightlessness and unbelievable views. But just like any other commercial airline these days, don't expect peanuts. Instead, Branson promises you the world.
They can look back on our beautiful Earth, and they can marvel at what we live on.
And he just may deliver. I think you could get peanuts, though, if you ask nicely enough for $200,000. The original launch date, by the way, was 2010. Branson says it's an ambitious goal, but he says, you know what, it's not like 2020 or 30. He says it is going to happen in the next couple of years.
Unbelievable. That's fantastic.
Right?
And you're ready. You're on board for that already.
Yeah, no, I have my seatbelt on. Just walking around town. I'm just constantly prepared in case someone asks.